So I did shots of Mojo and his mom on WrestleMania night, and guys, it was the best thing ever.
And I got nothing. Whoopi gets nothing. Why be woken when you can always be broken?
Nikki Gallows in a bathroom, totally awkward.
Or totally iconic.
We need Cody for president.
Hey, every club needs a villain.
The Bullet Club single-handedly saved wrestling.
Bray Wyatt lives in darkness, and I would follow him into the dark. Rebby Hardy is goals and my spirit animal.
Yeah, and that's why you went running drunk down Berman Street screaming her name. We're iconic.
Totally iconic.
Nikki and Jennifer. We are the queens of the ring.
Hi!
Hi, guys.
So, guess what? We're back.
I was telling Nikki earlier that I forgot that today is even Extreme Rules.
I did.
Last night, we were gone all day, so maybe that's part of it. But last night, my husband was like, "So you're off tomorrow, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he was like, "So you can watch it." I'm like, "Watch what?" And he was like, "Extreme Rules." I was like, "Oh, totally forgot."
I didn't. Because guess what, guys? B Team versus Deleter of Worlds.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be interesting.
That's literally the only match I'm excited for.
It's gonna be interesting.
I know. What's going to happen? I don't know. Who am I rooting for? I don't know. Okay, so on Instagram, I told Micah I'm kind of rooting for Bray more. Like, yeah, but I'm still rooting for Bo.
I want them to do good.
I want them to have a very good match, and I want them to everybody do good, and I don't know. I know I want Bray to win, but
I know I want Bo and Bray to wrestle because they've yet to do that, really, aside from wherever he threw him over the rope.
that was hilarious too. Like,
Yeah.
I literally every time Bray and Bo have like interaction, I always text my brother and I'm like, "So, remember when we were younger?" Yeah, I really, in my mind, this is all I want. They don't even have to like acknowledge them being brothers. I want them to each get in the ring and Bray just look at him and just smirk.
Yeah.
Just a smirk. Because
Just an acknowledgement.
when they were younger, they've wrestled and like every sibling wrestles each other. Like before my brother became way taller and way bigger than me. Yeah. That's when I wish I had a sister. I was like, if I had a sister, we could keep wrestling.
When you get a husband, you'll do that again, though.
Oh God, my ex, I used to. I'd put him in like the coquina clutch. It was bad. I was like, tap, keep tapping. It was bad, guys. I'm literally like, but here's the thing: is my dad does that to my mom too. So
Really?
he'll put her in like a sleeper hold. He'll be like, tap, tap, and I'm like, tap, mom, tap.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
I
God,
think Michael and I used to do that a long time ago. We would do that. We haven't done it in a while.
So,
We thought time we did it was in Vegas when we got drunk. That's what we're doing in the hotel room. Wrestling.
My mom had the hiccups once. It was like 3 years ago. So she had the hiccups really bad. And it was like for 20 minutes. She just kept having the hiccups. And she's like, I can't get rid of them. Like she drank everything. She held her breath, did all that crap. Wouldn't go away. So guess what I did, guys? I speared her.
What?
I was like, hey mom. And I ran right into her.
Like onto the bed or something?
Yeah. And guess what? They went away.
Yeah, you probably scared her.
Yeah.
You probably scared him out of her.
And then she got mad. She's like,
Oh,
never
yeah.
do that
I would get
again.
mad too.
She's like, never do that again. I'm like, they're gone though.
It worked.
It worked. Yeah, I feel bad for the man who marries me because I'm literally gonna just
Well, hopefully he can hold his own.
oh God. Yes. And I can hold my own. Like, let me tell you. The only time my brother and I had to stop was when he got to like 12 and 13 and he got like really big.
Yeah.
Like once he hit about 185, we had to stop. Yeah.
Well, but like your taste in men, the guy will be a lot bigger than you.
Oh yeah, like look at my my dad is 6'3", 270. My brother's 6'3", 285. I like big. Yeah. And Bray and Braun. There you go.
Right.
Guys, I can handle my own. I know what I'm doing.
I'm distracted by my dog.
I can see that.
My little wiener dog jumped off of the bed when I went downstairs, and it scared the crap out of me.
I saw it, guys.
And Nikki watched him jump.
I told him to stop. Obviously, I can't like reach. I obviously can't reach through and grab him. I would have if I could have.
Well, thankfully, I think he's okay.
He looks
not
fine.
like whining when I touch him everywhere.
He looks fine. He's looking at you like, Mom, just calm down. Chill out, Mom. I'm fine.
But he's my baby. Okay. Focus.
So, we have Extreme Rules tonight.
Yay.
And I have already gotten my predictions. Jen, are we going to do our predictions?
Yep.
All right. So, let's go ahead and get these predictions out. First of all. All right. Let me pull these up because I've already gone through. And if you follow my blog, they are already up.
You haven't? Did you talk about your blog last week?
I don't think I have. I don't think I have talked about it.
You should plug your blog.
I don't think I have. Hold on. Let me put this in. WordPress is not letting me log in right now. Hold on. I have it up here. So I have a wrestling blog now, guys, and it's doing pretty well. I'm surprised. I mean, I feel like it could do better, but I mean, for the first week, I feel like we're doing pretty well.
You mean like followers?
We got a few. Hold on. Let me pull up my Extreme Rules predictions. But today so far, we have 6 views, and I just posted that thing about 2 hours ago. So not bad.
Not bad.
The other day we had like 20. So not bad. We're doing good. I mean, it's only been a few days. So we're doing good, but yeah, we're doing pretty good. It's in addition to the podcast. So like podcast is only once a week. So this is me.
Your daily thoughts.
This is every day. Me. Which is crazy. I'm insane. Clearly. But also, guys,
You're not insane.
I am. Also, guys, I debated Coach the other day on Busted Open Radio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I have the audio. I think I might post the audio somewhere, maybe on our YouTube channel. But it was crazy. Like and he even said, he's like, because I told him in the beginning, I was like, I want to be a wrestling journalist one day because I've literally come to the realization that I think I'm going to go back to school for journalism and psychology and do the thing, guys.
We should.
I'm going to finish up my 29 credits. But finish those 29 credits. And yeah. So since the crazy thing is for the psychology degree, I'm only 3 classes short. Like I need statistics and like 2 other ones. I've already gone through the first 3 for psychology. So it's like, that'd be easy. So I need to do the journalism ones, obviously. But yeah,
sound
guys,
totally cut out.
I know. On my end, it recorded though.
I don't know, like you're like frozen and like you can go like that.
That's weird. Anyway, so I debated Coach, and he actually said, he's like, hey, let me know when you're serious about this, because once SmackDown goes on Fox, they're going to need wrestling journalists.
That would be awesome.
I literally was like, holy shitballs. So that was really cool. And I don't agree with Coach at all on anything. Literally, I don't.
I was going to say, you don't even like him.
I don't. But you know what? It was really, like, we don't agree. But it was really cool to have, like, he literally agreed on some of the things I said, though. He's like, yeah, I agree with that. Like, that is, you know, creative does need to do this. Like, but I kind of understand where he's coming from, though. Like, after I said my piece, he did, you know, said his piece. And I understand, but he thinks of it, how we're thinking of it is completely different than how he thinks of it. Like, we think of it from a creative and like a more creative booking angle, and more from the fan angle. He thinks of it as like the worldwide business angle.
Right.
So we're like totally thinking of it from a way different angle. And I think that's the issue that we've been having, like the fans have with him, is just like, you know, obviously there's a lot of confusion there. So there you go.
I don't know. He just, to me, I don't feel like he does a lot of research. I know he does, but like it seems like whenever he's talking, he doesn't know a lot of the background of what he's talking about. As far as like recent things that have been going on.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, like, again, on Busted Open, he makes a lot more sense than he does on Raw, which is crazy. But because I think on Raw, he's got Vince in his ear.
Right.
So I think that really kind of, but on Busted Open, they actually the other day had Joe Koff from Ring of Honor.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and Coach was the co-host that day, and he actually had some good questions, and, you know, everything. It was actually really good. So I feel like maybe sad to say it, maybe we're kind of assholes to Coach. Sometimes, not all the time. Because there is a lot that he doesn't understand. And I feel like maybe we could come to a truce, because he even admits, like, we don't see it from the business angle. They're seeing it as there's 125 countries that get Raw, and they're trying to cater to 125 different countries. So just because in America everybody hates Roman Reigns, that doesn't mean India or Saudi Arabia or name a country will hate Roman Reigns.
Right.
So that's, I think, where he's coming from. But on our end, we're watching it. We're like, this is terrible. This is shit. So that's the disconnect. And that's what I debated him on. And I was like, that is the disconnect right now, is you're seeing it from one way, we're seeing it from another, and there's not a middle ground.
Right.
Yeah. And he even agreed. He's like, there's not a middle ground. So, yeah, but I have it. It's about 6 minutes long, and it's actually really good, guys. So I might put it up on YouTube if I can. Yeah.
You can't play a part of it on here, or no?
I don't think so. I might have to ask Dave LaGreca if we can. In the next one, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll have to ask Dave LaGreca. We have a line. He might be our guest here soon, guys. So that would be a cool guest. He'll be a cool guest to have.
Mm-hmm.
And he is actually one of us. He's hardcore fan since like the 70s. Has like a bunch of wrestling magazines, collects things. Doesn't like Roman. So
that's one plus right there.
Yeah. He's on our side, guys. He's on our side. If you haven't listened to Busted Open Radio, he's a great host. Jen and I met him. He's really cool.
He's very nice.
Cool dude. So yeah, he's had Busted Open for 10 years. And let me tell you, his interview style really, like, I like it. They had Jericho on the other day too. That was cool.
Hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, enough of that, guys. But Extreme Rules. Let me pull up that. All right, Jen, are we ready?
I think so.
Let me tell you, I feel like this is just a throwaway for SummerSlam.
Well, yeah.
It is. Duh. All right, guys. So we're going to start with the pre-show. There are 2 matches on the pre-show. And we'll start with Andrade Cien Almas versus Sin Cara. My first thought, why is Andrade Cien Almas on the freaking pre-show?
Well, he hasn't been on TV until like last week, so.
I know. But still, like, he goes from having 5-star matches in NXT to nothing.
Right. So pre-show's good at this point.
Yeah, but it's still, like, kind of crap. We love you. We love you, Andrade. We know what you can do. I've actually seen Andrade Cien Almas live twice, and he's really good. Whew.
Well, we all know that anybody that's really good doesn't really get very far, so.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go Almas.
I'm gonna go Andrade Cien Almas with Zelina Vega, who is really cute.
I was gonna say she may end up helping. She might end up helping.
She always does.
She usually does.
She's so pretty. Austin Aries, man, I love them as a couple too. Oh. All right, next, New Day versus Sanity in a tables match. Thank you, God, it's finally an extreme match. I'm gonna go Sanity, and I think this will be where Nikki Cross makes her appearance.
Oh, you heard she was at a house show in Georgia last week.
She did 3 house shows now. She did 2 this weekend as well.
She might come in and help him win.
Yeah, she did a tag match with Becky. Wasn't it? I think that was last weekend was the tag match with Becky, right? Or was it this weekend?
Yeah, that was last weekend because that was the one in Georgia.
Yeah, and then she had a singles match. So I think this might be where Nikki Cross makes her official appearance and we have Sanity as a whole. I think that's where a lot of people, if you go look on Twitter, whenever they mention Sanity, everybody's like, where's Nikki Cross? It's not complete. It's not Sanity without Nikki Cross. So I think WWE has finally listened.
Well, we'll hope so.
Let's fucking hope. I love Nikki Cross.
Up too high.
I love Nikki Cross. She's amazing. So I think this is where Sanity will get their win.
Mm-hmm. She'll definitely help if she's going to be involved. She'll definitely help.
Either way, though, I think Sanity will win.
Mm-hmm.
Also, WWE, if you're somehow listening to this, add the police little entrance thing like you had in NXT to Sanity's entrance. Come on.
Okay, now you're just asking too much.
I know.
You want them to be on TV. You want it to be a tables match. You want them to win.
And I want the entrance to be like it was in NXT. Oh,
you can't have it all, even though it makes sense. You can't have it all.
It makes total sense. All right, now we have Constable Corbin versus Finn Balor.
Finn, as much as I love Constable Corbin,
I'm gonna go Finn Balor, and because
there could be a DQ.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like this match should have had some kind of extreme stipulation of some sort, like chairs match or something. Because let me tell you, when Baron did that chairs match against Sin Cara, it was really good.
It was not Sin Cara, it was Kalisto.
Oh, Kalisto. I get them confused. Sorry, guys. I don't pay attention.
It was good, though. It was a good match.
It was a good match. I enjoyed it. I was watching for Baron. Okay, let's be real. I was watching for Baron.
I think Baron could very well get himself disqualified, though.
He'll probably get some chairs put in, and he'll turn it into a chairs match.
Or he'll use his new powers as Constable to get somebody to come out and destroy Finn.
Yeah,
I think that's possible.
Constable Corbin.
I don't care. I get to watch him wrestle in his dress clothes, and I get to watch Finn wrestle in nothing. So
in like skimpy little drawers.
But yeah, Finn does need a win.
Yeah. Next, the United States Championship match: Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm going Shinsuke. I think this is his time for a belt.
I'm gonna go Jeff.
But I will say this will have a shady ending.
It's gay at this point. It's gonna have shit, no matter what.
Yeah. All right. So the steel cage match: Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens.
That's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. I really hate how they're making Kevin Owens a very like scared,
Weak.
weak. Like I hate it. Like bring back Kevin Owens of Lower, where he was. Bring back Kevin Steen. God damn it.
Bring back Kevin when he debuted on Raw and like beat John Cena and was like, "Yeah,
Right.
bitch."
Yeah, bitch. I want Kevin Steen. Can we have Kevin Steen back?
I'm actually gonna say Kevin will weasel his way into winning. Somehow.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going Braun.
Well, Braun is the most obvious choice,
know.
but what if Kevin's been like playing scaredy cat this whole time
I
and
know.
weasels his way out of it?
I'll still go Braun. All right. Carmella with James Ellsworth versus Asuka. I'm going to go Asuka.
I want Asuka.
I'm going to go Asuka. And let me tell you, I think right now Asuka's pissed.
Blame her.
She's fucking pissed.
It's
And
been a shit show for weeks now.
but not only that, but I think her character is pissed too. Like not just
Yeah,
Asuka
it's been a
herself.
shit show for weeks now.
So, and we all know Asuka, an angry Asuka is dangerous Asuka. So Asuka's gonna kill you. So I'm going Asuka is our new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Hallelujah. Which I do love Carmella still though. Mella is money.
Gosh. I don't know which one to pick. Because I know who should win, but then I also know that you've got Ellsworth in there.
Can I just say
I'm going to say Mella.
Can I just say, like, I'm kind of happy James Ellsworth is back just because of how sweet Carmella was to him and how, like, I'm happy.
I feel like she probably helped get him back.
Yeah. Like, she stayed on the phone with him for hours and let him cry and did all that. I'm like, she is such a sweet person. Damn it. And people give her so much shit. Like,
she handles it very well.
She does. She's
very classy about it for the most part.
Yeah. Like every day she'll retweet something and say, "Oh, really? Well, Mella is money." All right.
I'm going to say Mella, but it'll be shenanigans.
Yeah. And guys, let me tell you on that one, I love both Asuka and Carmella. So either way, I think I'd be happy. I mean,
well, here's the thing: Mella won't beat Asuka clean, so it's going to be Ellsworth is going to be the factor.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, like personally, either way, I'm happy.
Right.
I like them both. All right, SmackDown Live Tag Team titles: Bludgeon Brothers versus Team Hell No. This is fucking obvious. Team Hell No.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It's obvious. They're doing this obviously just because Daniel Bryan is getting a tag title run and they're giving Kane one last run before he becomes Mayor Kane. All right.
Mayor Kane sounds like Citizen Kane.
Yeah. Well, he already made Rusev Day a national holiday in Tennessee, so.
Did he?
He did. He's not even
day
here.
Is it?
It was like 2 days ago.
Oh.
Yeah, Rusev even got like a certificate and everything.
Did he get a key to the city?
Not yet. I think he has to fully be mayor to do that. So soon. It's gonna happen. The match that I am invested in.
Hold on.
Right?
Before we get to that, can you imagine what that stadium is going to do when Daniel Bryan wins that belt?
It's gonna go crazy. It's gonna be like WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. And I think Daniel Bryan will cry, and I think Kane might cry too.
They'll hug it out.
They'll hug it out, but I really feel like Kane might cry.
I feel like Dr. Shelby might make an appearance and just be like,
It's my success story.
this is my only because Bailey and Sasha still want to kill each other.
They're lost cause.
Yeah, they're lost cause.
And Dean's just crazy.
Dean, yeah. All right, guys. So the match that I am invested in: Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy versus Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, and it's going to be Bray and Matt retaining.
So, how many of these matches have had a stipulation so far? 2.
2. The tables
So there's no
match,
stipulation.
the tables match, and the steel cage match.
So there's no stipulation in this one either.
No.
Well, it's definitely going to be Bryan mad. The question is going to be what development and storyline is going to happen.
I feel like they're gonna adopt the B team. Like they're just gonna adopt them.
Or one of them.
Bo leave.
I still say if they take one, it's going to be Curtis.
Aw. What about Bo?
I don't know. I just feel like there's going to be something's going to happen.
What if they adopt both of them? House Hardy is big enough for everybody.
That's true, but they just got this whole B team idea going. Like, I don't think they're going to change it that fast.
I know, but I don't know what's going to happen there.
I don't either.
All I know is Bray and Matt are going to win. And I'm going to be so happy. All right. Raw women's title, and Ronda Rousey is sitting at ringside.
Oh, I thought she was suspended.
She's just sitting there. She's not going to do anything, but she's going to do something, obviously. I'm going to go Alexa.
Oh, yeah.
I think Nia or I think Roomba will do something. I don't know.
Have you noticed how the Alexa and Nia should have stopped on Twitter?
Yeah. I think somebody got in trouble.
Mm-hmm. I do too. Because I don't think if it was to play up this feud, it would still be going on.
Somebody got in trouble.
I wonder who.
The only person throwing jabs.
Mm-hmm. But
all right.
I'm eating breakfast / lunch. Sorry.
I'm eating almonds. Anyway, guys, AJ Styles versus Rusev, and I'm going out of left field with this one. Rusev.
I know.
Guys.
I'm going AJ. But it will be very, very good.
Guys, I literally on the blog I was like, I don't know. I'm going Rusev on a feeling. Literally, like, Rusev's thing has turned into the new Yes movement.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I feel like it could be.
It could be. I'm not, like, saying there's no 0 chance, but I'm still saying AJ.
I like them both, so. My brother, though, let me tell you, my brother loves freaking Rusev. Loves Rusev. He looks like Rusev, too. It's crazy. So my brother is literally like the biggest, like, Rusev for champion. He literally texts me twice and he's like, Rusev's going to be champion today. So there you go. I kind of agree with them just on a feeling.
It's possible. The fans
you know what's nice?
The fans would be hysterical.
You know what's nice though? For once in the past few months, I actually have like a little bit of like, ooh, the WWE title match. Ooh. Like I have a little bit of ooh. Like a little something. Like,
after the disaster that's been Shinsuke and AJ for my
and we wanted something good. Anyway.
Well, we didn't get it.
Yeah. We'll just go watch New Japan. The stupid, ridiculous 30-minute Iron Man match when it should have been 60. Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins.
Why can't it just be Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre? I know the Dolph is going to be good, but that match against Drew last week was really good too.
I know. I'm going to go Dolph Ziggler with Drew doing some shenanigans.
And there's, I guess there's no extreme. It doesn't really count as extreme, so.
I mean, it's an Iron Man match. That's literally And it's only 30 minutes, which is ridiculous. It should be 60.
Yeah, I think that Dolph will win.
Dolph, yeah. With shenanigans from Drew McIntyre.
And I'm all about that.
Oh, yeah. Drew.
Shenan away.
You do those shenanigans, Drew. All right. And the final match. Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley.
And everybody is going to walk out.
I'm going to turn my TV off. I went with Roman Reigns.
Yeah, me too. But the thing about it is we were talking about it, is shouldn't they have learned their lesson from last time they put Roman last? Like, just don't do it. You're going to have people walk out. Like, not just a few. A lot.
I would be interested in seeing, I don't know if they could do this. I like track on the network how many people turn it off.
Hmm.
Like, I don't know if that's something they could track, but I'd be interested to see that.
I'm sure something they can track, but something that they could track. Probably nothing that nobody else could track. And they're sure as hell not going to tell it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm going to literally watch to see how many people walk out and how many people boo and then turn it off. Again, I went with Roman Reigns as the obvious pick. This is leading up to SummerSlam. Brock is confirmed for SummerSlam. I don't know what Vince did to get him to show up, but he's obviously showing up. Rumor has it
probably 1 million or 2.
Rumor has it his contract is up August 31st. And there has been no signing.
So he would lose it probably to Roman. Which at this point, who cares?
And then there'd be a cash in. They said if Braun cashes in, it's guaranteed he will. It won't be a failed cash in. So whoever he cashes in on, he's getting the title.
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with Braun having it. Like, he should have had it months ago. So,
I think it'll be very, very interesting.
Yes. Honestly, it's going to lead to either Roman versus Brock, Brock versus Lashley, or Roman versus Lashley versus Brock. I think that's what it's leading to at SummerSlam.
I would like to see all three. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Because you know, Bob has the background. So I think it would be interesting.
Yeah. And honestly, when they signed Bobby Lashley, that's literally what I said was he is one of the only people who could take on Brock and hang with him because he has that MMA background. And that would be a good match. I mean, I think that's what, and people don't understand that. Like, it would be a good match. So, I mean, yeah. So another rumor on Extreme Rules: Hulk Hogan was spotted in Philadelphia, or not Philadelphia. Oh my God, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. I've been doing that all day, guys. All day.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they're in the same state, so
close enough.
Close enough. Yeah. So Hulk Hogan was spotted,
and Jimmy Hart.
Yeah. Do with that what you will.
And something about like he was like trying to. People think he's trying to trick everybody because at the same time he was at the airport. He was posting a picture of his back, like a sunset in his backyard, and he was captioning like home my backyard view or something like that. And like, oh, he's trying to throw people off.
Yeah, like the Hardys did on WrestleMania, where they posted a picture at the airport. And then they ended up showing up.
There you go.
There you go. So
I just would like to know what he would be involved in. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But you had a theory on that, though, that he might be taking over for Kurt.
Yeah. I mean, that's something he might be doing. Or, you know what the funny thing is? We could be totally wrong, and he could just be filming something for the WWE Network. Like, literally, that happened with DDP. Like, we thought DDP was going to be on Raw, and then it ended up he was just filming something for the network. So, that could be it as well. Who knows? Maybe.
I think, yeah, because maybe Constable Corbin's had enough.
Yeah.
Maybe he would reveal some secret, and he's like, oh, nope, you're out.
You're done.
I mean, because the whole Kurt, Jason Jordan thing failed. At this point, I feel like Kurt's not really doing much.
Well, and Jason Jordan's cleared to come back. So, what I mean, in my mind, just going in my mind, what if Kurt gets fired and he becomes Jason Jordan's manager?
Oh. That would be interesting.
Jason Jordan has been cleared. For the people who are saying Dean Ambrose might show up, he will not show up. He has not been cleared. He might not even be cleared for SummerSlam. So, just keep that in mind. He has not been cleared. Not happening.
Makes me sad.
I know. But the good thing is he's at the Performance Center. So, he's making progress. But not enough to show up, guys.
So when is the Shield documentary coming out? Because they're releasing like clips of it and stuff.
Yeah, that is coming out, I believe it's next month, but let me double check.
Because I'm going to need like tissues for that thing.
Well, the thing that sucks is it's mostly Roman matches.
No, like the interviews and stuff.
Oh.
There's that little clip of the Ambrose interview where he's talking about Seth, and I'm like, aw.
I have that first one, and it's pretty good. I think it's the Destruction of the Shield. I have that one.
The one that came out a long time ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that one. It was really good.
This is recent though, because this is yeah. Yeah. When they were talking about the Seth and Dean reunion. Still one of my favorite things ever. That was like my ride or die ship for like weeks.
She loves that. You have no idea.
I loved it. You can go back and listen to the episodes during that time every week. It was like, okay, it's my segment. Let's talk about.
Guys, I was too, though. Let me tell you. I was like, oh my God.
It was good. It was better than any love story they've ever had. Except for maybe Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah, I felt like it had those feels. It really did. It did.
That push-pull kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, it's happening.
Oh, wait, no, it's not.
Oh, wait, no, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Oh, it is available. You can get it now.
Ooh.
It just came out. It is on Amazon for $20 if you would like to buy it.
I just want the interviews.
Can they put it on the network?
I know, right?
Also, if you are buying wrestling DVDs, the Hardys DVD is really good. Really good. It's like a 3-disc DVD, and it has like every good match that they've done, plus interviews, plus it goes into the Broken Woken saga. It's really good. And Jeff talks about his DUI as well. So guys, really good. I recommend that as well.
I just want to listen to Dean and Seth talk about how much they love each other.
Right. I just want to hear about how much you love each other. You know what else is another good love story? Cesaro and Sheamus.
Yes.
Oh my God.
But where are they?
They are, today they were watching the World Cup together.
But does anybody know where they really are, though? I mean... No.
Everybody on Twitter said that they're having a honeymoon in Europe. So...
Well, it looks like it. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm really starting to get irritated. Like, you take one of the tag teams that was so successful on Raw, and you put them on SmackDown, and they haven't even been on there maybe once. And I don't think they even tagged. I think it was just like Sheamus had a match.
Part of me wonders if because Sheamus does have back problems, if maybe Sheamus is hurt.
Maybe, but you think they would say that?
I don't know. But Sheamus does have back problems. So, I don't know. But they are so cute together. It is the cutest thing in the world, guys.
Maybe they're waiting for Cesaro to lose his braces.
Shamey!
Daddy.
Oh my god, that tweet. I was like, bro. Bro. Also, speaking of injuries, kind of, Ric Flair had surgery and it was successful. They took his colostomy bag. Yes, they took his colostomy bag out. He had one. So they took it off. And it was a success. So good for him.
Yeah, because nobody wants that.
No, he had to carry it around for the past year, so they took it off.
Yeah,
good for him.
That's like no way to live, honestly.
No, he had to travel with it too.
Can you just imagine how embarrassing that would be? Like, I'm not knocking because I know people have to have it, and
yeah.
you know,
he hit it pretty well.
Yeah, I had no clue. But can you just imagine like having to live like that? Like, it would just be awful.
Yeah, he said it was. They talked to him before, and he said it was embarrassing to have.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's worse than like having like a catheter in all the time. Like if you have like you lose your bladder or whatever. Like,
yeah. Okay, so injury updates on people. Charlotte will be back in about 3 weeks, and will be written into SummerSlam plans. Jason Jordan will be back any day now.
Woohoo!
Dango will be out for 6 months and just had surgery last week. And Dean Ambrose will be back around SummerSlam, if not after.
Dango and who else just had surgery?
Goldust.
Yeah, because they were sitting together at the
Goldust had double. It was a double knee operation.
Ugh.
I know. So he'll be out for a while, guys. He actually is hinting towards it might be done. So
maybe it should be.
I feel bad if it is.
I feel bad that he's not this round gotten any respect for the most part.
Yeah.
Like, why can't he just leave WWE and go be with Cody?
I think it's nice though that he can mention Cody on social media.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. He thinks his brother's doing a good job.
His brother probably has a job for him to do. He should just go.
Well, and I think maybe with All In, he could do something like not obviously in front of the camera, but maybe backstage.
He might. Something. You never know.
Yeah. Anyway,
I feel like to me that Goldust would be a good storyteller.
Yeah.
I feel like he could probably write better, definitely better than some of the people.
Yeah, probably. So let me go ahead. The big news this week: Ring of Honor and New Japan are having a show at Madison Square Garden.
Thank God.
Oh my God. Jennifer knows, like, when that news came out, I lost my shit.
I know, and then you're still sitting here debating whether to go to that or TakeOver.
I know, but here's the thing: is like Adam Cole, baby.
Who cares? You're gonna see him in Phoenix.
I know, baby.
Who cares? This isn't like
Supercard.
See, it's not even like Supercard. This is way bigger than Supercard. Like,
this is like the WrestleMania for New Japan, and
this is huge.
I know. So, guys, I think I'm gonna. Yeah,
I'm definitely going. Y'all go. You girls go wherever y'all want to go. I'm going there.
Well, Sammy, which is in the girl gang, said she's going, and I think Nicole said she's going. So you won't be alone either way. So,
nope.
I just feel bad for Kaylee because she said she's going to take over. We'll see. We will see, guys. Nikki will make a choice. My thing is, I said, if I can't get tickets to G1, Ring of Honor, I'll go to TakeOver.
Right.
And if I can't get tickets to both, I'm going to go to Access.
Thing, I feel like I'm sure you're signed up for like the Ring of Honor newsletters and stuff. Like we'll get pre-sale.
One of us has to be an Honor Club to get it though for the pre-sale. I'm not.
How much is that?
I think it's $9.99 a month. That's where you get like the
shit,
streaming thing.
Well, I'll do it long enough to get us a pre-sale.
Yeah, I would be able to get us pre-sale tickets for Phoenix, but I don't think for and WrestleMania.
I wonder around what time the G1 will go on sale because I'll become a member for a few months. So I don't care.
I think if you became a member now, they're going on sale in like a month.
Oh, well, I need to become a
August.
member.
It's August. Here, I have the email right here. Ring of Honor. Because I used to be in the Honor Club, but I canceled it. Their streaming thing just is really weird. I wasn't a big fan of their streaming thing. Tickets go on sale August 8th at 10:30 a.m. Eastern for Honor Club members. And Friday, August...
Say how much?
No. Friday, August 10th for general public.
I wonder how much they're going to be.
I don't know. I mean, I know Supercard was like $50. And our seats were not bad.
No, but this is going to be a way bigger place.
I know. That's what I worry about.
In a more expensive city.
I know. That's what I worry about.
But you got to decide before then, because if we're going to book them together.
I know. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out, guys. Again, if we can't get tickets for that and we can't get tickets for TakeOver, guess who will be at Access that night? Right? So yeah, I'm still going back and forth on if I'm going to TakeOver or if I'm going to Ring of Honor G1.
Well, I will be a Ring of Honor G1 with bells on, and I'll be like freaking out and screaming. And then the next day, on Sunday morning before Mania, you guys will be like sleeping in or whatever, and I will probably be with Michael in line to meet whoever, because this past time it was Sting and Flair. So if it's Sting, like he's like, I definitely want to meet Sting. I'm like, okay, we'll pay $200 for you to meet Sting. So I'll be in line Sunday morning at Mania. You guys will be sleeping. I'll be in line waiting to meet Sting. Not that I don't want to meet Sting, but that's $200 something. Actually, maybe $300 to stand in line for that shit.
Yeah,
So.
I don't know, because I might be at WrestleCon as well, so I might be with you.
Well, no, that was at Mania. WrestleCon was Austin. Now, if Austin's at WrestleCon, he's gonna want to go to WrestleCon.
Oh,
Austin is like the.
Oh, that was at Access. You mean?
Right? They were at Access. Flair and Sting were at Access the morning of WrestleMania. Austin was at WrestleCon the morning of WrestleMania. Yeah. So if it's Austin, I know we're going there. I know for a fact.
I mean,
it's like Austin is like the be all end all for him. So.
Yeah. Christy Hemme was there, and I wanted to meet Christy Hemme really bad, just because I love her mommy vlog.
She's really pretty.
She is.
I used to not really like her that much, but I like her now.
I love her mommy blog with her 5 kids. I love it.
Oh my god, I don't know how she does that.
And they're so cute.
I would go insane.
Plus, I think I'm trying to think who else was at WrestleCon, but I would go to WrestleCon the day of. If not, I'd go to Access.
Yeah. My thing is, I know that we're going to be spending money on somebody. I don't know who, but we're going to be spending money on somebody.
Well, I will be at Access trying to hunt down Bray.
That's fine. I'll come find you after we've paid an enormous amount of money to go meet somebody.
Bray. I'll just be like, Bray! Bray!
If anybody has ever paid to see like one of those big names or went to WrestleCon and met a big name, please tell me if it's worth the money. Like, did they run you through there like sheep?
Well, I met Cena. I mean,
was that at WrestleCon?
No, it was at Phoenix Comic-Con.
But they like ran you through there, right?
Yeah, it was like a cattle thing. But the Bellas, it wasn't. Like, it was longer.
How much was that? I forgot how much you paid.
I paid Well, it was $225 for all of it, but I had the picture with Cena. I had the picture with the Bellas, and I had Daniel Bryan's autograph. And that they actually didn't run us through for Daniel Bryan. So I think it depends on who it is, but it's not going to be like where you can sit and talk, obviously.
Oh no, but I'm just like, if I'm going to pay $300, I don't want it to be like, hey, shake your hand, autograph, bye. Like, I don't want it to be like that fast.
I don't think
I want there to be a little bit of chalk, like even like a minute. You know, like I just don't want to pay that much and it'd be like nothing. Although he would probably pay $200 to stand next to Austin and take a picture. To be honest, be real.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I'm just gonna meet the Young Bucks. That's $50. I'll pay $50 to meet them again. I love them.
And see, that sucks because if you see them at a regular Ring of Honor show, it's like $20.
I know. They're actually raising their rates for regular Ring of Honor show now. It's $40.
Really?
Yeah. Marty raised his to $30.
Well, if Tama Tonga ever comes back to Ring of Honor like he was last time when I screwed up and didn't get my picture made with him, I'd pay whatever to meet him.
Well, he'll probably be at G1 Supercard.
I know, but it'd probably be like $50. I'd pay $50.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently rumor going around Twitter. Okay, first of all, while we've been on here, they have announced that Hulk Hogan has been reinstated into the Hall of Fame. Because if you remember, he got kicked out for his racist comments.
Yes.
So apparently rumor is, and he flew into Pittsburgh yesterday. I think we mentioned that, with Jimmy Hart. So apparently rumor is, since he's being reinstated, blah, 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 the rumor is that he's going to show up during Roman and Lashley. Now, my thought is, are they putting this rumor out into the universe so people stick around for Roman and Lashley?
Probably.
And like maybe he does come out, but like I wonder if they're going to use that to get people to stay. I would, because people are going to walk out. So if there's like this rumor, and if it could even be true that he's going to come out in the middle at the end of whatever this match, then people will stay. So this is probably how they're going to keep the asses in the seats, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. Guys, let me tell you, the Hogan situation just, yeah.
I can't remember exactly what was said. He was taped without knowing he's being taped, right?
Yeah. Well, his son was in prison. And he called his son, and his daughter was dating somebody who was African American. And he was throwing out N-words to describe this person. So you can find the actual conversation.
So how did someone get a hold of the prison tapes?
I don't know.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's very shady. But
I wonder what the grounds for reinstating him were.
I don't know. But honestly,
I'll hear Puppy Ambrose.
Yeah, he's barking. And Gabrazy, she's out there too. I feel like, at the time, he was in a very bad place in his life.
Right.
He was an alcoholic. He was depressed. He was suicidal, according to him.
He got divorced.
He got a divorce. His ex-wife is not a good person, according to him. And she's done some not so great things. So, in a way, I'm not forgiving him at all. Like that right there, I feel like is terrible. Like he said some terrible things, but I also feel like at the time in his life there was a lot going on, and maybe he's realized because he went to rehab, and he also is in therapy, and he's seeing a counselor, and he's getting help for his issues. Maybe he's realized the scope of what he's done. Maybe.
I think so. I mean, obviously racist remarks are never okay, and you can't ever just say, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean it. You know what I mean?
Oops.
But I think, oops. Like, But I think in some instances like that, like if you have someone that's got all these issues going on, like not that I'm not saying this, but like, you know, when you're going through stuff, like you get angry a lot easier, like you lash out a lot easier, like you say things you don't mean, not that excuses that, but like, you know, you say things you don't mean, like you just are like angry at the whole world.
Yeah.
So
and
it doesn't excuse it, but it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, he had a really bad time in his life, and he explained that. He manned up to it. He said, yeah, I was an alcoholic. I was drinking. I was I was drunk when I said it. Like, I was depressed. I did all this stuff. I'm getting help. Like, but I feel like also he could have done more in the community, in the African American community, to kind of pay a debt kind of thing.
Right.
Like, I feel like he could have done more before this happened. Like, he says he's doing things, but I haven't seen him doing things, kind of a thing.
Right.
Like, and I feel like maybe, okay, yeah, if it's in the background, great, good for him, but I kind of need the public.
Probably just monetary.
Do the PR move, please. I mean, he's got $128 million. I mean, yeah, monetary for sure, but I kind of want to see him doing that PR thing, as sad as it is.
And I would think Hogan, being the personality that he is, would be totally okay with doing that.
Yeah, I mean,
I would think he'd be like, yeah, film me going to do this. Film me doing that. Like,
especially if
maybe look like a good person. I can hear him being like that.
Well, yeah, and I mean, here's the other thing is Jimmy Superfly Snuka murdered somebody, supposedly, allegedly, and was still in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
So, but the only reason he didn't go to trial was because he was very old and had dementia.
But still.
Yeah. And the thing is, Booker T said that he's talked to Hogan multiple times, and it's time to forgive him. Like, don't forget what he said, obviously, but I think maybe we need to forgive him a little bit and realize where he was in his life.
Mm-hmm.
He was at a very bad place. And I mean, it doesn't excuse what he said. We're not going to forget what he said. What he said was very bad. We're not excusing that. But again, what we need to realize is, on top of everything, on top of all of his issues, and I hate this excuse, it's said a lot, but it's very true because I have older relatives. Their generation is used to saying that.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Where is he from?
Let me look. Never. But I mean,
because I was gonna say, like, growing up where I have in the South, especially, like, it's common, and maybe not even using the N word, but using not appropriate terms, like, and they really truly don't see anything wrong with saying the words.
Oh, yep. He was born 1953 in Georgia.
There you go. Like, I even hear older people now that will say, not that word, but they'll say other words. And, describing African American people. And they really, truly don't see them as bad because they grew up saying that. And, like, I'll even say, like, to people that I know, I'll be like, that I'm close enough to say it to, I'll be like, well, that's a bad word. And they're like, well, but it's not the N word, and I'm like, well, no, but you still don't, that's still not the word that you use, So, and it's not excusing anything, but it can be an age thing and a cultural thing for sure. Yeah. Like, I see it all the time. So,
like, my grandma lived in Texas. She's 76 years old. Oh my God. Like, in public, I'm like, don't say that. Like, don't say that. Like, it's one of those things. And she's like, she doesn't, in her mind, though, she doesn't grasp that it's like, because when she grew up, that's what it was. Like, right. My great grandma was the same way. She was born in 1919. She's like, yeah, that's what it was. Like,
And like, and it's not even that they have any.
Yeah.
At this point, they don't have malicious intent when they say it.
No.
That's just what they say. And I'm not really even talking about the N-word, because I think at this point even older people know that the N-word is not acceptable. But there are other words. Sometimes, most of the time. But I feel like there are other words that people use that.
Well, yeah, there's other slang words that were used back then that people still use, and it's very bad.
Right.
Like, don't use that. No, like, that's exactly where I'm like, stop. Like, stop.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
and they really truly don't say anything bad. Now, did Hogan know it was bad? Yes.
Yeah.
But did he grow up hearing that and saying that? Probably.
Did he grow
Not that
up?
it makes it right.
I mean, as a child, did he hear probably family, neighbors,
Oh,
friends,
definitely.
people around him say it? Yeah.
In Georgia? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know.
And I can say for a fact that a lot of the older people I know that even do say the N-word don't, and it's ignorance, but they don't see what's wrong about it, because they're like, well, I don't mean it like that. Like, I don't mean it like,
Like, the older people that I've heard say it, that I've asked them, like, why do you say that? Why? And they're like, it's not malicious. Like, I don't mean anything bad by it. Like, that's just what they're called. And I'm like, no, that's not. No.
And then a lot of times, like, I'll hear too, like, well, they call each other that, and that opens a whole nother.
And that does not excuse it. Like,
no, that opens a whole nother can of worms. Like,
and that's the thing, is there is definitely a generational divide, because my dad was born in 1961, and he heard all of that, like, growing up. And
but he grew up in a time where young people were making this movement to change all that.
Exactly. But here's the thing, is he still is like, he's on the cusp of it.
Right.
But then, like, 65, which is my mom, is like us, where she's like, oh, God, no. Like, you can tell, like, who's on the cusp of what. It's kind of funny, really. Mm-hmm. Like, just to see, like, it's very interesting.
Like, I was watching Oprah one time where Jay-Z was on there, and they were having this debate about how they use the N-word in their music and everything. And he was like, well, it's what a lot of Black people say, that they take a negative and turn it into positive. I get it. Yeah. I get it. If they're not offended saying it to each other, that's cool. But, like, Oprah was like, well, I don't like that. And he was like, well, why not? And she was like, well, because so many of your ancestors, that was the last word they heard before they were killed.
Yeah.
And she was like, do you not think of it like that? And he's like, no. And she's like, well, I guess we'll just agree to disagree. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I don't see anything wrong with it. So everybody looks at things like that differently. So,
like, I think of it the way Oprah thinks of it. Right. Like, that's how I think of it, because I'm a history buff. Like, I watch shows on it. I read on it. I've always loved history. And that's where my brain goes, is like, that's the last thing people heard before they were killed. Like, why would you say that? Right. Same thing with, like things with the Holocaust. If somebody says terms for a Jewish person,
really bad word. Yeah.
And I'm like, don't ever say that. Don't ever say that.
But what's kind of interesting, though, to me, even here, even in the South, I guarantee there's not many people here that know that word. And I think part of it has to do with the fact that there's not a lot of Jewish people here. Yeah. But I guarantee, but I know what that word is, and I know to never say that word.
God, no. And
never.
The other thing is, like, here in Arizona, there were actually Japanese internment camps. Mm. So some people do have the slang for that, and that is terrible. Like, the thing that's crazy is, like, there's still people alive here that remember those internment camps. Like, the thing that I remember the most from elementary school, and this is crazy, as a history buff that stuck with me, is there was actually a great grandfather of somebody in my class who was in one of those camps. And he actually came to our class and told us about it. Like, told us all about it. And, like, that just stuck with me. Like, I can still remember everything he said. So from there, I'm like, no. Like, nope. Like, don't ever say things like that, guys. No. Same thing with, like, words for homosexuals or transgender. Don't ever say that. Like,
like there's words I think with each community that you don't say. Like Vietnam. There's a word that they use that you don't say.
Yeah. No.
And like you'll hear, like, I actually literally waited on someone at work like not that long ago that was a Vietnam vet that had like a hat on or whatever. And I don't remember what we were talking about. I think he was talking about going to the VA. I don't remember what he was talking about. And all of a sudden that word comes out of his mouth and I'm standing there like, what do I do? Like, what do I say? And I'm like,
you get that feeling of like,
right. And like words like that, a lot of people don't know our age. A lot of people our age don't know. Yeah. And so I don't think they would even catch it, but I caught it and I was like, holy crap. Like, what do I say? And I was just like, yeah, yeah, okay. You know?
Yeah, like, oof.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and the thing is, there's, again, generational thing. Like, in my dad's generation, like, going to the homosexual words, that was okay to say. That was okay.
Gosh.
Like, that is okay to say. And, like, for him and his friends, that word will just come out. And I'm like, what? Like, literally one time him and his friends were talking and that word came out, like, just as like a, hey, you word. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I literally, in front of all of his friends, said, don't ever say that again. Like, don't. And they're like, well, there's not a gay person here.
I know.
Like,
I've heard that thing before too.
I was like, but that doesn't make it okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and one of them was African American, and I said, if somebody said the N-word and he wasn't here, would that make it okay? And they're like, no. Okay, there you go.
Another thing that bothers me is when people say that's gay.
Oh God,
I hate that. I hate that so bad.
And here's the thing:
people our age say that a lot.
I know. I grew up with that, and I've like conditioned myself not to say it anymore.
Right.
Like, and here's the thing: is I have friends who are gay, and I've asked them like, "Is that okay? Like, is that okay with you?" And he's like, some of them are like, "Yeah, that's fine." Like, they'll say it. They even say it. Just because, like, growing up, they said it. But, like,
kind
others...
Of that ownership that people take of their own negative words, And
to me, it's like, I've conditioned myself just not to say it.
Yeah.
Like, as a child, though, I said it because everybody said it.
Right.
Like, that's kind of our word, I think.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I've conditioned myself not to say it, though, and I haven't said it in years. It's weird.
Oh, I don't ever say that. I used to. You're right. Like, a long time ago.
Exactly. And for years, I've just been like, no, I haven't said it. There's other things. Or like, this feels weird for me to say because I've conditioned it. That's retarded.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. I hate that one. Just because, like, growing up, I, like, had a lot of medical issues and I was in and out of the hospital and I saw a lot of kids who had actual disabilities who are considered mentally retarded. Like, don't say that. Like, don't. Just don't. And like the state still classifies them as that. Like when I was filling out my my paperwork for disability and stuff, it actually says that on the paperwork. And I'm like, come on.
Well, I mean, it's the actual term.
I know, but I feel
people just it's like slang, you know.
I feel like still like change the term. Like it feels just dirty.
But you know why it feels that way? Because people use it the wrong way.
Exactly. It feels dirty to say.
That's why it feels that way.
It feels dirty to say. Like, I just don't say it. Like, I saw it. I was like, oh, no. So don't say that. I'm actually looking at the Facebook group now, going back to Hogan, and there is people saying that they will never watch the WWE again. Because Hogan's coming back.
Well,
which
I'm not going to say that's stupid. I mean, that's their...
That's your opinion.
Yep.
And here's the other thing. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, like, some people, I mean, you're going to have a bad opinion. Some people are going to have a good opinion.
I mean, there are certain words that if somebody said, I mean, that's bad, obviously. And it should never be said. But I kind of feel like our society lets people get away with that word. a lot more
Yeah.
than other words.
Yeah.
That and the F word toward gay people. I feel like those two words kind of like people say them and they're like, oh, you shouldn't say that, but like
They'll still say it.
Yeah.
And then you have people like me who will never say it ever.
Right. But then you have words like the Jewish word.
Oh God.
Which is like, if you say that, like that to me is like, I don't think not that there's any excuse for any of it, but I feel like that's not as excusable as like, not as brushed under the rug as saying the N word or the F word. Not that any of it is okay. None of it is okay. But I feel like
it shouldn't be said. None of it should be
said. It shouldn't be said. But I feel
not
like
that we're saying that we're holier than all the guys. Like people are acting like we're not sitting here saying that we're better than anybody
I'm
else.
not perfect.
Yeah, no.
Perfect.
Again,
I'm not saying I grew up hearing words.
Yes.
And I had when I was younger, I have said certain words because I was little and I thought that was okay. But when I got old enough to know
that's not okay.
Hey, this is not okay. I stopped saying it.
I think it takes meeting certain people to change your perspective. Because like
it's cultural appropriation.
Yeah, and when you're younger, you're surrounded by just like a small like group of people. And then once you grow up, you broaden your horizons and then you actually learn life and what's okay and what's not okay.
Right. And what kills me is I know we're totally off on a tangent, but what kills me is when there's people that like are our age or younger than us. Like, I don't know if anybody watches YouTube. I watch YouTube.
I do.
YouTube fan. You know who Tana Mojo is?
Yes.
Yes. So she is like 19. I think she was 19 when this happened, and she got in trouble for saying the N word. And she's like, "Well, I grew up in Las Vegas. I live in Las Vegas, and all my friends said it. So I didn't know that it was wrong. You're fucking 19 years old.
Yeah.
I don't care where you grew up. You know that that's wrong."
Okay, I'll say it now. I live 5 hours south from Vegas, and we did not say that.
She's like, I have a lot of black friends, and they all say it, and so I said it. I never knew anything was wrong with it. Bullshit. Yeah. Like, there is no excuse for that. You're 19. There's no excuse.
We didn't. We don't say that here.
There's no excuse for that.
Yeah, like literally, if you go down to South Phoenix and say that, you'd get shot. So no, you just don't say it. So like, if that's these people's opinion that they don't want to watch anymore, I get it. Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. I mean, in my opinion, there's other reasons you shouldn't watch it.
Right. I don't know. I just feel like all that is obviously very sensitive stuff to talk about, but
it is.
It needs to be talked about.
It does. I feel like it really does need to be talked about. And the WWE, again, guys, back to our episode of Older Wrestling is Shady. There's a lot of stuff that is worse than what he said. That does go on, and those people still have jobs.
Oh, yeah.
So keep that in mind. I'm just going to keep that in mind. We honor people who have done worse.
True.
So keep that in mind, guys. Like, don't put him on this pedestal. And I'm not defending him. I'm not. I'm just saying, as a wrestling encyclopedia historian, lover, everything, future journalist, blogger, don't think that this is the worst thing that has happened in wrestling.
Right.
I mean, Chris Benoit happened.
Chris Benoit is a sensitive topic for me.
He will. Well, we'll just say he'll never be in the Hall of Fame. Don't ask about him. He won't ever be in the Hall of Fame.
No, because we can't talk about him.
We can't. But he is on WWE Network, which they said would never happen, but he is. And you can actually see the moment when he won his title and he goes over and hugs his wife and son. You can see it on there. Also, guys, there were sex scandals. There were people saying worse. There were murders. There were a lot of things.
Look at Mae Young. She was hooking people out.
You mean
wrestlers out. Oh, Moolah, yeah.
Yeah.
Moolah.
May, we don't know what happened there.
Yeah, that's right.
May was just crazy. May was, according to everybody I've heard, May was just insane.
But she kind of went wrong with Moolah, though.
In the later years, yes.
Yeah.
Not the earlier years, no.
But like Moolah's out there hooking female wrestlers, telling them if they'll go sleep with these people that she'll give them something. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
and they tried to name a
battle
royal for her.
And the only reason they pulled it was Snickers. Because people tweeted Snickers and said, "Do you realize what's happening?" And then Snickers looked it up and said, "Oh shit." But yeah, I mean, again, what Hogan did.
still though.
Go ahead.
I will always talk about the Benoit thing, but I still think one of the reasons why the Benoit thing, aside from the fact that it was horrible, is because they don't want to take any. They think that they're going to get blamed for part of it. They don't want to take any blame. WWE wants to distance themselves from anything like that. That's why they took Hogan out so fast. It's like, oh, he said the N-word on tape. Nope, he's gone.
Exactly.
You know, like anything that happened, like they wanted to distance themselves from the Benoit thing because it was like, well, people are saying because he had all these concussions and we know that our doctors are shitty and steroids and we know that our doctors are shitty and, you know, blah, blah, blah.
And wellness tests can be passed very easily.
Right.
And bypassed.
Yep. And that if some are using steroids, others are going to use them to try to keep up. You know, like I feel like that, not that it's not bad, it's terrible. What he did is terrible, but all that coupled with the fact that he obviously clearly had mental illness and stuff, I just feel like anything like that, WWE's like, nope, you're done. Nope. You know, like they don't want to deal with anything. Like they could have dealt with the Hulk Hogan thing. They could have talked about it. Instead, it was just like, nope, he's out. That's it. You know, just like brush everything under the rug.
Again, I feel like what they could have done instead of waiting 3 years, I think they could have gave it a few months, let it kind of die down, and then after it died down, have Hogan go out in the public and start doing service. Have him serve the public.
You don't want him to do a Jay Briscoe where he just issues an apology and donates some money.
Yeah. Because guess what? Jay Briscoe fucked up again.
Mm-hmm. He did.
So I feel like,
y'all know I love me some Jay Briscoe, but he did. He fucked up again.
So I feel like, you know, Hogan did go on Good Morning America and explained himself. I get it, but I feel like he needs to go out there and help in the community. Help, like go out there. And you know what? Here's the thing is if he's doing it behind the scenes and we don't know about it and he's just like, hey, I don't want to take credit for it. That's great, but I kind of need to see him.
I seriously doubt he's doing that. I think there's probably money going somewhere. I think WWE probably made him put money somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
But
well, I know he did on his own put money somewhere. But
that could have been though on advisement of like his management or something like that though. Like, hey, you need to go donate some money.
Yeah. But we want
I don't know, just don't be a racist and don't be a prejudice. Just be a good person. Try your best to be a good person. Like none of us are perfect.
Just be a good person. Don't lie. Don't steal. Don't cheat. Don't say bad things about other people. Just be a good person.
Don't be a racist.
Don't be racist. Don't be a bigot. Don't be Just be a good person, guys.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has their own issues, but
guess what? You're really gonna fuck up, and that's life. And then sometimes, like, life will come at you and it will, like, knock you down and treat you like shit. But guess what? You gotta get back up.
Yeah. And your way back up may not be what you would like for it to be. And you may do shit like this, but...
And it may be quick. And it may not be quick.
Right.
Guess what? You gotta just do it.
And if it's not quick, then you can make mistakes. But... you gotta fix them the best that you can.
Just try not to make the same mistake Hulk Hogan did.
Yeah.
In the end, and try not to murder anybody. That's the other thing. Don't murder anybody. Okay. That's bad. Murder is bad.
It is bad.
It is. And if you want to look up wrestling history, go ahead and look at wrestling history and see that there's a lot worse.
Mm-hmm. But mental illness is bad too, and I feel like WWE is doing a terrible job at trying to treat that. Look at all the wrestlers that have had it.
Hey, guess what? Be a star.
Right. So look at all the wrestlers that had mental illness. AJ was bipolar. Benoit clearly had, I think he was probably schizophrenic. I don't know, but my guess would be bipolar or schizophrenic. Like,
well, he obviously had major depressive disorder.
Right.
Obviously.
But I'm thinking he probably even had schizophrenia. I think he probably heard voices, to be honest.
Steroids. The
Right.
steroids can bring on things like that because it does
Mhm.
mess with the neurons in the brain.
Yep. So I think that they just need to, all in all, this is totally deterring from Hogan, but I think they all in all need to just take better care of these people. Like, they're beating up their bodies, they're hitting their heads, they're going through all this traveling and all this stuff. Like, it's like they need to be taken care of all the way around. And you already said, they don't have insurance. They're just relying on these doctors to take care of them. And I think, they have counseling and therapy as part of their storylines on TV. Like, I would be interested to know if they ever would give wrestlers access to actual therapy. Because some of them need it.
And what I think is really shitty is the wrestlers don't have any benefits. Basically, you're an independent contractor. So after WWE has released you, so either you retire, you're released, you leave. They have no obligation to help you at all.
Right.
And that's where this concussion lawsuit comes in, is a lot of these wrestlers have become homeless. Perry Saturn's a perfect example. He became homeless because of concussions and steroids. He had issues, became homeless. He actually, crazy story, wasn't doing too well. He saw a lady getting beat up on the street and got shot or stabbed, one of the two. Yeah, but he saved the lady. The lady was going to get stabbed or shot, saved her. And now he lives with his wife and they have one vehicle. Neither one of them have jobs because he's literally he's confined to the home now. He can't leave the home because he's got so many issues. It's bad, guys. Perry Saturn's really bad. Go read the stories of the people who are in this concussion lawsuit, and it is the saddest thing you will ever fucking read in your life. It's really sad. You'll feel bad because you remember these people. If you watch during the Attitude Era, you know who these people are.
Right.
And Chavo Guerrero, yeah, concussion lawsuit.
Mental problems, guys, are no joke. They are no joke.
And what the WWE is doing is, they're taking care of the people who are addicted only if they want help.
Right.
Only if you want help. But if you're somebody who was like China, who is destroying themselves, they will not help you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or if you're somebody who is like Jake Roberts, they did not help Jake Roberts.
If you are not causing a scene for them, they don't care.
But China did cause a scene.
Well, yeah, but I mean, a lot of people, don't cause scenes.
Yeah.
And it's easier to just be like, oh, well, we didn't know.
And also, guys, watch the Resurrection of Jake Roberts. It's on Netflix. Oh my God. I bawled my eyes out probably 3 or 4 times because it is so bad. And that's right there. Mental illness, concussions. Right there. But you know what? The WWE is not going to talk about the long-term effects of concussions.
They're not going to own up to any of it.
No.
They're not going to own up to these things like Punk saying, or them saying in court, we knew Punk had concussions and we didn't say anything.
Yeah. Or that we gave medication in an envelope and gave him a Z-Pack for a staph infection.
I don't know. We totally got off topic, but
yeah.
Benoit will
not
always be a sensitive topic for me. And as it will be for a lot of people, but for a different reason. Because I know what he did was awful, but I also know what I feel like with just the mental problems that I have. And I can't imagine coupling that with bipolar schizophrenia, just brain damage in general. I can't imagine that. And to know that those doctors definitely knew something. I mean, they were letting him continue to wrestle.
Somebody has to know something. Somebody was off.
And like, I think I brought this up before, like when Eddie died and they did the tribute episode, he was like distraught, like majorly distraught, like just crying and just
in his diary, he wrote a diary for almost 2 years where he literally is talking to Eddie the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where his life literally snapped. And I feel like I'm not going to blame the WWE, but if somebody had noticed something and said, hey, do you need to talk to somebody? Or do you need something?
Or like, hey, you're going to go talk to somebody. Because he strikes me as the type of person that'd be like, oh, I don't need to talk to anybody.
Yeah. Or, I mean, even as a friend, just to be like, hey, you good? Like, because right. I feel like people said that he was a person who would just come and go a lot. Like, you would be like, hey, have you talked to Chris? And then he'd just, no, you wouldn't talk to him for a week. So I feel like if people made more of an effort to be like, hey, like, yeah. But that's a whole nother topic, guys. Like, I don't know if we'll ever do a Chris Benoit episode because I do have a lot.
I would love to.
I would, but I feel like a lot of people would. I don't know. Like, it's truly sad. It is truly sad. Like, on every angle. Like, every
and like, I remember, you know, when Benoit died, that first night, they did that tribute to him, and they didn't know what had happened. They thought he had been murdered. And so, you know, they're interviewing everybody, and like, Edge is like, I just saw him the other night with his son at the show, and he was like, you know, he was walking around and introducing everybody, and he was so proud of his son. And like, that to me right there just proves like he didn't just, you know, hate his family and just wanted to, you know, get rid of them, you know, like, I don't know. People that don't have mental problems just don't understand. But that just proves that there was something else going on. That one day he can be like all happy and proud, and here's my little boy, and blah blah blah, and then the next day he's like committing suicide and killing them. Like, it just, just doesn't make sense.
I have theories, and we'll save it for if we ever do a Chris Benoit episode. But I have theories of what happened. I mean, we'll never know what happened. We'll never know. Like, we'll never know what happened in his mind that day.
Nope.
We won't know. But I have, like, what I think realistically happened. I have a theory. And I will wait for, I think we'll do a Chris Benoit episode and maybe put it on Patreon or something. And yeah. But, guys, yeah. I have opinions. I have theories. I'll share this. I think the WWE knew something. Like, because here's the thing is, during that tribute, the tone changed.
Oh yeah, like
significantly.
Yeah.
So there's things there. But anyway, back on topic. Extreme.
I just have a lot of feelings about Chris Benoit.
We just have feelings, guys. We have feelings.
I loved him so much, and I loved. It just makes me sad.
I loved Eddie. I miss Eddie.
I miss Eddie. And if Eddie hadn't have died, I don't think that would have happened.
No, he would have stopped.
Because he even said on that show, the tribute to Eddie, he was like, "What am I going to do?" You know, like, I talked to him about everything.
Yeah.
You know?
And then that diary.
Right.
So there
yeah. I mean, it's just, it's awful.
It's awful, guys. It is terrible, guys. And yeah. But anyway, if you're a wrestling historian, WrestleLamia has a Behind the Titantron series on wrestling history, and you will love it. It's on YouTube. Go look it up. I'm not plugging them, but I kind of am because it's really good. I watch it. Literally, I rewatch the episodes just because I like it. I just like it. I'm that person. Anyway, I did not watch Raw and Smackdown this week. I will admit that. I will. It's crazy.
You didn't watch the Seth and McIntyre match?
No.
Oh, girl, it was so good.
I didn't. I've had a weird week. I've just had a weird week. You know, we've talked about it. What's been going on in my week. It's literally stormed every night, and that's just ruining my health. Like, my health is in the shitter. So we are going to talk about Raw.
All right, I can sum it up for you. The only thing that matters was the last match of the show. Nothing else really matters.
Well, then, there you go.
It was so good. It's so good. Like, Seth just is like, can put on a show with anybody. And then when he's actually in the ring with somebody that's good. Like, last week he did it with, the week before he did it with Dolph. And this week he did it with McIntyre. Like, it was so good.
I feel like Seth has like everybody, you just have to assume that Seth is just amazing.
He is. And he works well off of just about anybody.
Yeah.
Which is good, because when you first think about Seth, like, to me, before I really read a lot about Seth or watched a lot about Seth, I was like, oh, he's just a cocky asshole, you know? And you would think that he wouldn't be like, yeah, let me help this person, let me make this person look good, let me work with this person, but he obviously is. Yeah.
And also, the two other segments I care about, Mojo Rawley was on TV again.
He was. It's so exciting.
And he did an Alabama Slam, supposedly, and it was really good.
He did.
Yeah.
It was actually it actually was received fairly well.
Yay, Mojo!
I'm so glad. I hope it continues, but...
And then, Matt Hardy was defeated by Bo Dallas, which, what the fuck? Like...
That was like the only thing you texted me about. You were just like, what the hell?
Literally, I saw that. Like, I had everybody text me. They're like, Matt was just beat. I'm like, that's what the fuck's happening. Yeah. The only thing I thought was like, oh, that definitely means that they're gonna win Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, just reading the results right now, it looks like Ember. I guess Ember had a good match.
I'm trying to remember who it was with.
Liv.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was okay. Ember did most of the work.
Oh, we love Ember. Guys, what are they doing? Like, and this episode was the lowest rated Raw since 2016. It tied with September 2016.
Did you see, though, where there was this article put out afterward that was like, you can't look at the ratings like that anymore because you have to factor in, like, the network and this and blah, blah, blah. Okay, not the network, but, like, you know, like, I guess we're other countries to watch it through the network. And
well, and that's what Coach said, too. You can't factor that. Well, really? Because guess what? This is a shit show. Why? I did not. Honestly, it's on my DVR still, and I have not watched it.
Like, to me, like, you'd have to compare, like, if we're just speaking about America, like, think about, like, how the ratings were 10 years ago versus now. Like, the quality has went significantly down. Not that the talent has went down.
No.
There's still a lot of talent. It's just the storytelling and the way it's set up, the way the show is presented, like, it's just the segments, in the order the segments are in, and the way the segments are done and filmed, and I don't know. It's just a mess.
Like, literally, every week it's like, Roman Reigns starts the show with Bobby Lashley. Then we got a women's match. And then we're going to do some Mojo Rawley. And then we got the B team, you know, just because we're going to trot them out because of the titles. That's the only reason why. And then we'll got some more women's matches. And then, you know what? We'll throw some Finn Balor in there because, you know, the ladies like Finn Balor. And then we'll just throw Seth Rollins because he could just go with anybody.
Yeah.
That's literally what it's like, guys. And then between there, we'll just sprinkle in some Roomba and Bobby Lashley. And then we'll give Roman about 4 segments. And then, yeah.
We'll do some kind of corny little joke thing going on backstage or something.
Yeah.
It's a total waste of time.
Yeah, and then we'll make Kevin Owens look like a giant
and we'll call him fat on TV.
Yeah, and we'll call him fat because he's fat, damn it. You know who else is fat? Bray Wyatt's fat. You know who else is fat? Everybody else who's not fucking roided out. Thanks, Vince McMahon. I'm talking to you.
Everybody else that has normal bodies.
Yeah, everybody else who's a normal fucking person who goes to the gym every day. I hate you, Vince McMahon. I hate you. But yeah. And then we'll have Mike, all between this, we'll have Michael Cole just talking down to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Monday Night Raw.
In a nutshell.
In a nutshell. Every week. Every week, too. That's the thing. It's not even just like
and
Monday.
then sometimes at the end, we'll push Roman out at the very, very end.
Yeah, and we'll put Roman out.
To do something totally pointless, but that way we can end with like this mean look on his face so that, you know, he's the big dog.
But guess what? Everybody likes Roman. That's why.
They do. They want to see him 4 or 5 times a night. I know I do.
Oh, boy. We're going to get so much hate for this episode.
I swear, if that man showed up at my door, I would slam the door in his face.
Oh, my God. We've already had this conversation about if that man showed up at my door. I'd be like,
no, I'd rather be alone forever. Just go.
I'd be like, sir, I do not want any Girl Scout cookies from you.
You're not getting my cookies.
No cookies. Speaking of,
no cookies for you.
Yeah. But
no cookies, no goodies for you.
Please slide Bray Wyatt's phone number underneath my door.
There's just some wrestlers that I never. Like Roman, like if he was single or whatever. No, never.
And you know what's funny? That has changed because you used to say, but he's so cute.
I don't think he's ugly. But at this point, I'm just like
personality.
I'm just disgusted.
He seems like the type of guy who would have sex with you, and it'd be all about him, and then afterwards he would praise himself.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
If I were ever to write an alphabet about that, that's probably what I would say.
He has a praise kink. He'd be like, "You just had sex with a big dog," and I'd be like, "That was terrible." Breaking news: Daniel Bryan has re-signed with the WWE.
I told you he would.
I know. Probably because of that stupid TV show. Fucking TV show.
How long is the contract, does it say?
I'm gonna look. Sorry, guys. I'm eating an Oreo right now. I'm hungry. I did not eat dinner last night.
You know, I didn't either. I went to a baseball game last night. I ate at the stadium, but I didn't eat after I got home.
Mm-mm. I'm literally, because of these storms and everything, I'm falling asleep so early that I'm not even eating dinner every night. I think I've eaten dinner one night this week.
You know, we haven't been having storms here. We've had some humidity, and I think that's what's been giving me a headache is the barometric pressure. But I've been really tired the last couple of nights. Like, I normally stay up late. I'm still staying up late, but I've been, like, actually falling asleep and then waking up because my head
That's what I'm doing.
Because my head has been hurting so bad.
It does not say how long the contract is. But guys, here's the thing. Back to what Jennifer said. I actually looked at like a chart of where our pressure is, and literally it's like it'll go up and down every day.
Really?
Like, it's like a roller coaster because like we're getting those monsoon storms, so the humidity is going up and down all day.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, it does not say how long that title is. Does not say.
Interesting.
But that means WrestleMania 35, we're probably going to get The Miz versus Daniel Bryan.
Yep. Well, The Miz versus Daniel Bryan is supposed to be happening at Madison Square Garden the day after Christmas.
I know, but for the
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's already going to be happening. I still want to go so bad. I'm still trying to convince Michael to go. I know it's day after Christmas, but please.
Yeah, and it's a month before the Royal Rumble.
It's just for like a night or two. 1 night, 2 nights, I don't care.
That's on you, girl. I'm not saying. That's on
Did you see in this article where Hogan signed a deal?
Uh-huh. So guys, here's an insane thing. Raw's ratings were at an all-time low. SmackDown's actually went up.
Because SmackDown's been pretty good lately.
Yeah. I fell asleep, so.
It was better than Raw, trust me.
Good. Guys, honestly, this whole sleep thing is so bad. I'm sorry. It's like ruining the podcast because I'm not watching anything, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Hogan, Daniel Bryan reached new deals as of today. Yep, I bet Hogan will be there tonight. How do you think he'll be received?
People, just for that, when they hear the entrance, they're going to freaking go nuts.
You think they will?
Yeah. It's nostalgia.
But I just feel like he's been so controversial. I don't know.
I'll tell Jen. It'll happen.
I think the majority of people will. I just wonder.
It's the music.
Yeah.
It's the music. Let's be real. Once you hear that theme, like even myself, when I hear that theme, I'm like, yeah.
I don't know. Hogan honestly has never been one of my favorites. I liked NWO Hogan.
Oh God, NWO Hogan is life. I did not like Real American Hogan. I liked NWO Hogan. But you know what though? That theme though, it's like so iconic to wrestling. Like I get like a little something.
It is, but I just think it's hokey. And then he gets out there and does that thing where he's like listening to the crowd. And it just gets on my nerves. I don't know. I know I'm a terrible fan. I know.
Terrible fan, Jed.
I'm a terrible fan.
I'll tell you, I always liked him more than Warrior because Warrior's worse. Hey, that's another subject for another day. Go look up Ultimate Warrior and how terrible he is.
Oh no, don't get you started.
Horrible. He's worse than Hogan.
Don't get you started.
Guys, he's a terrible person. Yeah, so Smackdown. We had the Miz TV with Kane and Daniel Bryan, and Kane mentioned that NSYNC will never reunite, which is really weird. Why is he talking about NSYNC?
Can we just point out that Joey Fatone tweeted a picture day of the first NSYNC album with the New Day and Daniel Bryan and Kane is all the members at the front?
Somebody made that meme, and yes, I saw it.
Joey loved it. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. Anyway, then we had AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura in 56. And AJ Styles won because Rusev got involved.
He did.
And then it became a tag match.
I feel like Teddy Long's there.
Because why not?
I miss Teddy Long.
And Rusev and Nakamura won.
They did. Ruru won.
Yay. I'm eating ice cubes, guys. Then we had the Lumber Jill match. It was James Ellsworth versus Asuka. And I actually watched a little bit of this because they had it on Facebook. I wish they would have a little more upper hand for James. Like, he kind of just stood there and dodged crap and let the women just beat up on him.
He did.
Yeah.
I don't like that either.
Yeah. Let him fight a little more, but Asuka won. Surprise, surprise. Obviously, because he just stood there. Obviously.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm so annoyed with everything at this point. Whatever.
Yeah. I'm kind of over it, guys. Something that I'm not over, James Storm, they asked him if he wants to go to the WWE and reunite Beer Money.
And what did he say?
He said right now he has to get his shit together and he's waiting for that phone call. And he would love to have Beer Money back together. He said,
all right.
Yeah. And he said also he loves to team up with Bobby, but he's not afraid to beat Bobby up as well.
Good.
So you know what? Let's get Beer Money back together. That'd be entertaining. Better than what we got.
People would lose their shit.
I would lose my shit. But then again, you know, some people don't know who Beer Money is.
Nope. But they'll act like they do.
I love them. Oh boy. Ooh, boy, guys.
You know what'd be cool though?
What?
If Beer Money did reunite or whatever, and then at Mania, like they have like a segment, and then Austin comes out and they all drink beer together.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That would be really fun. That'd be one of those really good like filler moments. I would enjoy it.
Yeah. Jim Ross is was in the hospital after his rib injury at the G1 special, and they're worried that if he might get pneumonia, which is really bad for a man his age.
Yes. Very
So,
deadly.
yes. But he was on Busted Open. He said that he's doing well. So our thoughts are with Jim Ross. I hope you feel better, buddy. But yeah. So let's just hope he feels better. He said it was not a planned moment. Like some people are out there saying that it was all planned. It is not a planned
It didn't
moment.
look planned.
No.
It didn't look planned.
What's his face? The other guy. I'm trying to think of his name. Oh my god, it's escaping me. Oh my god, the other commentator for New Japan on Access.
I can't think of his name either.
Oh my god, I'll look it up. And I'm probably gonna feel so stupid afterwards because I can literally think of it right here. Like it's right here. It's right here. What is his name? Oh, Josh Barnett. Josh Barnett.
Yeah.
That's him. Literally looked like he was about to fight Jay White. And Jay White's like, come at me, bro. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be great. Hallelujah. But they didn't fight, obviously. And Juice Robinson actually went on a podcast and said he felt so bad afterwards. Like he was like, I feel terrible. What happened? And
yeah, poor JR.
Yeah. And JR said he doesn't blame them. Like it happened. Like JR's cool about it, guys. Like,
can we just talk about the fact that Juice won a title?
I'm happy for him.
I love Juice.
Juice he's amazing.
I've seen him in ROH a couple of times that I've been. I really like him a lot.
He's amazing, guys. Like seriously.
He's kind of risen kind of quick too.
Yeah. And WWE totally wasted him. Like
as they do with so many.
Yeah. He was wasted. And I mean, look at that. He left and now look at how amazing he is. I mean,
it's a trend.
It's a trend. It's definitely a trend. He's doing well, guys. So good for him. I think we're getting to the end here. I mean, Tessa Blanchard signed a deal with Impact. I know we don't talk about Impact very much, but she will not be in the Mae Young Classic then. But Caitlyn will.
Yeah, I saw that. Are you a Caitlyn fan?
Meh.
I'm not.
Meh. Like I
don't dislike her, but
I'm not meh.
Yeah.
I don't really care. Don't really care. We have an update on Takahashi and his neck injury. He is back in Japan and he's conscious, able to sit up, and he's talking and lucid. So
what I read said he may not even have to have surgery.
Exactly. So
that would be a miracle.
Fingers crossed. But here's the thing is not having surgery doesn't mean that he'd be able to wrestle again.
No, but it also means that you're not going to have like a surgically repaired neck with a bunch of in it.
Yeah. I mean, looking at what he would have to have, it'd be similar to like Nikki Bella's neck surgery, which hers, they tell her like all the time, you can't go back to the ring, and she still does it.
Right.
So take that for what you will. Take that for what you will. Which, I mean, sadly, he may become either a part-timer or be done, which would break my heart. He's so good. That and I love Daryl.
I know.
I love Daryl. I want my own Daryl, guys. I'm still looking out. If you guys know where I can get a Daryl, let me know. That's not like $1 million because I keep looking and they're like expensive as fuck.
Huh.
I'm gonna get one, guys, and I'm gonna carry him around. I might get him a little lucha mask. He'll be Lucha Daryl. Oh, so happy. You guys have no idea. No idea, guys. My heart would be kind of complete. But speaking of stuffed animals, I got my Build-A-Bear coupon. And I'm going to go make a mummy. And his name tentatively is Pugsley.
Yes, we
And
voted.
yes, he might play Bray's theme if I could get it to sound right. Oh, yeah. Also, we have Adam Page news. According to him, he doesn't think the WWE is important anymore.
Oh, well.
He said he's actually not even interested in it right now. So,
I don't really believe him.
there you go. Hangman Page is not very interested, but Matt has said he's been asked, and he said he's considering anything.
Good. Oh, not good, but
Yeah. Sucky. He better not be fucking going.
I'm conflicted.
You better not go. I would cry. I would cry. It would be the darkest day in wrestling. It would be the darkest day in guys, you have no idea how dark the clouds would be the day that happens. It'd be bad. I would cry. It would be terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But we might have The Rock come back.
Huh?
The Rock might be coming back.
For what, one night?
He wants to. It doesn't say how long, but he wants to get back in the ring. Yeah. And Elias has called him out.
Oh, I did see that. I wasn't really sure what was going on, but I saw Elias's tweet.
Elias has called him out, and even on Busted Open, they were like, "You need to fight The Rock. You need to fight The Rock." Like literally, everybody's like, "Yeah."
They'd have a sing off first.
Yeah, and that's what people notice is like, remember when The Rock back in the day, he'd come out with his guitar and make those songs?
Mm-hmm.
And Elias even said, you only did that like 9 or 10 times. I do it every night. I'm like, yes. Get him, Elias. Yeah.
His one for Vicky. I really liked his one for Vicky.
Yeah. Yeah. I like you. I would get behind that feud. That's a feud I could get behind.
That'd be very interesting.
Oh, yeah. Like, Elias is all about it. He's, like, calling him out. He's like, oh, yeah. Plus, guys, according to Coach, Elias has a DVD and a CD, or an album coming out.
Okay, let me pre-order mine today.
Oh, snap. So, if you're an Elias fan,
get your money ready.
Jump on it. Here's what I want to know is where can I get a Bray Wyatt album of him just talking?
Sing.
Can he just do
a spoken word album?
Yeah, book on tape. And that
What book would you want him to read?
The entire collection of Edgar Allan Poe.
There you go.
Oh God, I would be like, like people would be like, "Hey, do you want to go do something?" No. Sorry, I'm not leaving my house. I'm busy. It's like, oh, what are you doing? Stuff.
I have the book of the entire collection of Edgar Allan Poe, and it's huge.
It's huge. It is, guys. I'm looking at it right here. I have it sitting right there. Ugh.
We have more things in common than we knew, huh? I can see mine where I'm sitting too, actually.
And we got the same pants on.
Yeah.
Guys, Jennifer and I are like the same person almost. But not.
Yeah.
You're
the dark side.
Hey, we're woken Matt and Bray Wyatt. Dark and light.
Yin and yang. How about that? Oh.
Yes. But guys, That would be the book he would read, or that, or the dictionary. I mean,
I was gonna say Frankenstein, but
oh my god, that too. Can he do like all these books? I got a bunch of books he can read. Can Mojo
That'd be
read?
good.
Mojo should read like some smutty novel.
Oh yeah, like one of those like dirty romance novels.
Yeah, like the ones you have to buy at like the sex shops, not the ones you buy at like the grocery store.
I don't know. The ones they buy at the grocery store are really corny. He might actually be really funny.
That would be funny, but then like the ones at the sex shop might be good material. You're just sitting there. You're like, and then
Can't we just put him in like a porn where he's like the pizza guy, the delivery boy,
or like the cable guy? Here to fix
I
your
would not
cable.
slam. I would not slam the door in his face.
If he walked up, he'd be like, "You got pizza?"
Or a plumber.
No.
Heard you needed me to slice some pipe. Yes, I did. Yes, I do. All over the house. Come inside.
Oh my god. That's terrible. Guys, that's
funny.
terrible.
Oh
That's
my God.
horrible.
He's so got the personality for something stupid like that, though.
Horrible.
Oh.
And I could see it. Oh. He'd be like the UPS guy.
Oh,
That's
that
your
too,
package.
and those little shorts.
It's like his ring shorts, but brown.
Were you expecting a package today? No, but you can come inside anyway. Because you have the package I want. Come inside anyway.
I got your package. Oh God, guys, this is what we talk about. Like, I'm over here like Bray's gonna read some dark novel, and I'm gonna be like, Jen's just like, yeah.
Come lay pipe in my house, please.
Come like pipe in my house. Like, yeah. That again, this is why we're different.
I would not be opposed to listening to the dark books. I wouldn't be opposed to that. And you cannot tell me you would slam the door on Mojo Raleigh's face if he showed up in full shorts.
I'd just be sitting there going, do you have the wrong house? Like, you'd be like, come on in. I'd be like, do you have the wrong house? Like, I think you have the wrong. Do you want a lemonade? Are you thirsty? Like, yeah, no, it would be a very different reaction.
Or you would like give him a water and he'd like pour it all over himself.
I'd be like, what are you doing?
Like the guy in Magic Mike 2 when he goes into the grocery store.
Yeah, he'd do that. I'd be like,
Convenience store.
yeah, he would pour it. I'd be like, that's not what you do with water. What are you doing?
And he like pours it on his head and then he takes it and like holds it like it's his dick and he starts like have you ever seen it? He's like bumping his pelvis and the water's like squirting out of the bottle.
And I'd just be like, no. Either that or I'd be filming it. I'd be like, you know what? Jennifer is really going to enjoy this. You have the wrong house. She's not here. But I will film it and send this to her.
Oh my God, it'd be hilarious.
Yeah. No, my reaction would be very different. I'd be like, no, I'm sorry.
I think you would like it.
It'd be very awkward.
You would like it.
No.
You wouldn't turn it down.
I wouldn't. No. I really wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
I
Yes,
would
you
not. No.
Yes, you would. I would do Bray.
I know you would.
You would do Mojo. I know you would.
I don't think so.
I think you would.
Thinking about it now, no. But in the moment, I don't know. That's true for just about anybody. I mean, other than Roman, I wouldn't do Roman.
Or Gender.
Or if Ginger showed up, I'd be like, so question.
Or Brock.
Ew. Did you see that picture of his teeth?
Yeah.
Ugh. Ew.
All right, we're getting extremely off topic.
Yeah. We're very off topic, but I think you guys like when we talk about this. But again, guys, if Mojo had the address wrong and showed up at my house, it'd be very awkward. Jen would show up and I'd be making him food. I'd be like, here's your lunch.
Like he has his lunch. Come with me.
Yeah, you're like, hey, it's lunch. And I'd be like, here's your sandwich. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, it would be very different.
Oh man.
Like, here's a lemonade. Let's talk. How's life? Anything happen over the weekend?
Being up any cheeseburgers lately.
Yeah. You want a cheeseburger? We can go get cheeseburgers down the street. Just be like, how's your weekend? Going any good bars lately? Yeah, it would be weird.
Oh man.
Yeah, it'd be weird. That and plus Jennifer's like, she's the mom. Guys.
I had to do what I had to do. I'm sorry.
I know, and I'm like, yeah, I'm the mom. Thanks, Jen.
Hey, I'll be the mom for you.
I think he won't care. I don't think he's gonna ask that. I really do.
If he did,
I'd be like, you know what situations where I would. Yeah, literally, I was like, well, in certain situations, and she's like, no. No. I'm like, oh.
It didn't make any difference. Like, he just kind of, I don't remember what he said.
He looked at us like we were crazy.
I was really drunk by that point. I really don't remember a lot.
We were crazy. Let's just, yeah. We were insane, guys. At that point, I was just like, what is happening? Like, I wasn't even that drunk, and I'm like, what's happening right now? What? Like, what? Wait. Yeah. You guys, I wish you could have the amazingness of Jennifer drunk.
Oh my god.
It is
it's enjoyable till I puke.
It's something until she pukes in her purse.
Yeah, I mean I'm really quite entertaining for the most part.
She is, guys. And then when you get me drunk, it's like, I'm not going to strip club. Yes, I am. Yeah.
I should have tried to got you drunk another night when we were there so we could go and do it again because I totally would have.
I know. Next time I know to just stick with that vampire blood one because that's the one that didn't make me
It made you a little tipsy.
No, the one that didn't make me have weird colors coming out of orifices.
Well, no, but it made you drunk. It made you tipsy.
I know, but I'm just talking about the color thing.
I know.
That's what I meant. Screw everything else. I'm like, okay, the drunk thing, yeah, that's what I'm expecting, not the having blue coming out of
everything
everywhere. Yeah, no, I was not expecting that.
I didn't have that, which confuses me because didn't I have the same thing?
Yeah.
And we just each had one, right?
Yeah.
But then I drank all that other stuff, so I don't know if that helped. If that diluted the blue.
Maybe.
Those grenade things were yellow, I think.
Yeah, maybe that's your problem.
Maybe, I don't know.
Guys, we need to re-record the WrestleMania story one.
I can still remember all of it. I
remember all of it. I remember all of it.
God.
Not only that, but I have some Snapchat videos of some of it too.
Oh, we can have sound effects.
Ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lordy.
Did you snap when we were with Mojo? I can't remember.
No, but I took a picture of his butt.
I wish, think about it now, I wish I would have done it because I think he would have been totally fine with it, that I had snapped with him in it. Like, I wish I would have just done it because he would have been fine.
He would have been like, hell yeah.
I'd be like, hey, be on my Snapchat. It'd been fine.
Yeah, no, here's what you should have said. Hey, I was on your Instagram story. Now you should be on mine.
That's true.
Yeah.
I totally should have done that. But I was just like,
hey,
I was drunk.
Jen, Alice in Wonderland Bar is close to downtown.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not opposed to doing it at Access.
No.
Remember last time I was on your Instagram story?
No, I meant for Royal Rumble.
Oh, I know.
You can invite him.
But I'm just saying at Access, I would be like, hey, I was on your story last time. Now you're going to be on mine.
Yeah.
I would say that to him.
What if he's like, you're on mine again? Okay.
Okay, good. We'll video each other.
And I'll just be sitting there like,
Kinky, right?
And I'll just be sitting there going, Nikki gets nothing. I get nothing. Honestly, that's
well.
my life.
To be fair, if I was going to get something, I actually would not get it because I'm married, so it'd be like a total waste.
Nikki gets nothing.
Well, I'd give you Mojo.
I don't want that. That's not what I want.
I know, but I'm just saying I couldn't do it, so I'd give him to you.
I'm good. I'm good. No.
Like, give him to somebody. I don't know.
I'm not taking that. No.
He's cute.
Mm,
You think
not
he's
my
cute.
type.
But you think he's cute.
Well, he's cute, but like not my type. Like, what am I grabbing on? There's nothing to grab on.
He has shoulders. He has muscles. His arms. He's got thick thighs too.
Well,
I don't think you'd really have to grab onto very much. I think he'd take care of it. I'm just saying.
We'll talk about why later. We're not going to make this sexually explicit.
Why?
I don't know, but your dog's laying there like a baby, and it's really awkward to talk about it.
I know. He's got to go to the bathroom. They haven't been in the bathroom in like 4 hours.
Well, shit. All right, guys. Well, I think this is where we're going to draw the line.
Yeah, but we will re-record that episode.
Yes.
And it will be good. We'll put in sound clips and everything.
Yeah, because I have them. I have them all.
Oh my gosh. I think I saved some of the drunk ones. I think I have them saved in a private album on Facebook. I'll have to check. I think I do.
I did not save them on Facebook, but I have them on my phone, and I have them on my Google Drive, so we could do this.
There you go.
Fuck, there's another storm coming. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ugh.
Hogan just tweeted that he is in Pittsburgh. He has apologized, and he is now home.
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, guys, let me know where there's not monsoon storms.
We don't have monsoon storms here.
It's humid.
It is very humid.
Yeah,
Go to California. Go to California.
It's expensive. I was thinking Portland.
That would be nice. I'd go somewhere where it rained all the time. Except it would ruin my hair, but other than that.
Seattle.
Yeah.
Portland. I think Portland. Anyway, that's off topic, guys. So this is where we're going to draw the line. Let's see what happens at Extreme Rules tonight.
I'm telling you, they're bringing out Hogan to make everybody stay.
I know they're
It's a ploy, guys. It's a ploy.
It's a ploy. Are you going to buy in?
Are you gonna mark?
Are you buying in or selling out?
Are you gonna mark out?
Probably.
I'm not gonna mark out. No.
I might be. I mean, if the storm comes in, I might be asleep. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. All right, guys. If you want my reactions, you can go to the blog. I will have them. It is I am Sister Abigail at WordPress.
There you go.
And you can go on my Twitter because I'll probably be live tweeting because Twitter is now my thing. It is.
It's my thing too, pretty much at this point.
Yeah. I love Tumblr, but sometimes Tumblr really upsets me. It really is because, yeah. That's a whole nother story. Anyway, guys. Again, look at our reactions. We'll be here next week with more reactions, more news probably because this Hogan thing is still developing as we speak. And hopefully there's not any more storms because I feel like I'm dying.
Yeah, that one. I'm getting a headache. I don't know if we're about to have a storm or not, but I'm getting a headache.
Yeah, my back hurts. My limbs are starting to hurt, so there is a storm coming. And maybe by next week I'll have my mummy.
Oh, maybe.
I hope so. Damn Lions of Build-A-Bear. All right, guys. So until next week. Bye.
Bye.